Hello, welcome. My name's Dan. I'm a nutrition and weight loss expert. Um, now, just going to take you through something quite quick, which will help you um, get into your goals in 2016. Just want to kind of just give you a picture of where you're at the moment, and what kind of stuff you're kind of dealing with at the moment, um, and, um, and give you some solutions. Okay, right, here we go. Okay, so at the moment we're in this kind of culture, we're in this kind of society. Okay, when back in the day, you know, when we used to be hunter and gatherers and used to be living in tribes and everything else, what we used to do was used to get these tribal elders. Yeah, what these tribal elders used to do is they used to teach us, they used to show us how to eat and show us where to go and show us, you know, show us what we were supposed to be doing. All right, so like our mothers and fathers, or our parents, or you know, brothers and sisters, or you know, our loved ones. Yeah. And what they do is they teach us how to look after ourselves, you know, teach us how to do things, and show us the way of the world. Okay. Now, um, what's happened is in the last sort of 20 or 30, 40 years, what we've done, and possibly even before that, what we've done is we've we've kind of substituted our tribal elder for outside sources. Okay, so what we do now is we rely heavily on things like the TV to get our information from. We get our information from newspapers and magazines, and you know, and what we do is we then talk to people about the stuff that we've read in the newspapers, the magazines, and the news and the radio, and that kind of reinforces the message that the outside sources are sort of giving us. Does that make sense? All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you the kind of model of where you're in at the moment, and how it's quite difficult for you to sort of you know, lose weight or whatever it is, find happiness, or you know, help with your sort of your mindset, or you know, help with the exercise, because the information that you're getting isn't the right information. Okay, and I'll show you that now. Okay, so if we start over here, and we go, I don't know, invest in knowledge. Okay, now human beings have either two things. Okay, they have either problems or they have goals. Okay, the mind doesn't really work in a vacuum. Okay, so if we have problems, we're looking to fix those problems. All right, so we're always looking to learn about how to fix a problem. Okay, so we're kind of investing in knowledge, and if we've got goals that we're looking to achieve, what we do is we invest in our knowledge to try and get to those goals. Okay, so what we do is then we learn about what it is that we're trying to get to, and we go and do that. Okay, so what we do is talk about nutrition and exercise and sort of and mindset. Is we then go over here, okay, and then what we do is we then consume the information. Okay, so we consume our nutrition and do our exercise. Okay. Right. So now with the sort of society and what we're living in at the moment, with regards to the information that we're getting, okay, it isn't the best information. Okay, there are you know, mothers and fathers and brothers and sisters and cousins and everything else, and people that are very close to you. They care about you. All right. They care about you and they want to see you do well. Okay. Now, there are other powers at play here that that have different motivations. Okay. Now, it's very difficult for people to make money out of you if you're healthy. All right. So the best way to make money out of you and to keep you disciplined and to keep you in a society where they can make sure that you're not sort of misbehaving, is to give you information that is going to make you sick, tired, unwell, Okay, so what we do is we then consume our nutrition, and that then leads us to be sick, tired, fed up, and unwell. All right, so all you basically got to do is you've got to look at the, you know, the diseases that are currently in our society at the moment. So we've got things like heart disease. Okay, it's the number one killer. All right, we've also got things like brain disease and type 2 diabetes, and digestive cancers and high blood pressure, kidney disease and breast cancer, and you know, things like suicidal depression and prostate cancer and high blood pressure. Sorry, our bodies are not supposed to be dealing with these things. Our bodies are amazing. Our bodies are just flipping fantastic. All right, our body has the ability to heal itself in 2 weeks. Like, you cut your arm, and 2 weeks later, like, your arm's better. It's like something out of Terminator or something, if you really, really think about it. Okay, if you really kind of want to kind of sort of look at it like in this way, so like if you say someone gave you a Ferrari, right, which is, we'll say it is your body, all right. So if someone gave you a Ferrari, and you know you want to get the best out of that Ferrari, so what you do is you take it to the petrol garage, all right, and what you do, if it's a petrol run a Ferrari, you go and put diesel in it, and then what happens is, oh, the flipping thing, it won't work, so just chug along, yeah, and you take it to it just breaks down on you. So what you do is you take it, you call someone in, call the RAC in or whatever, they come along, they drain everything out, which is what the flipping doctors are doing. All right, so they drain it out, and then they send you back out there again, and you go fill up with diesel, and this is what's happening. Okay, you keep going round and round and round and round in this environment. Okay, now this is really cool book. All right, it's called How Not to Die by Dr. Michael Greger. Okay, and he says in the book, all right, I'll just read it quickly, it won't take long, but just imagine if terrorists created a bioagent that spread mercilessly, claiming the lives of nearly 400,000 Americans every year. Now that is equivalent of one person every 83 seconds, every hour, around the clock, year after year. The pandemic would be front page news all day, every day. We would marshal the army and march our finest medical minds into a room to figure out a cure for this bioterror plague. In short, we'd stop at nothing until the terrorists were stopped. Fortunately, we're not actually losing hundreds of thousands of people each year to a preventable threat, are we? Actually, we are. This particular biological weapon may not be a germ released by terrorists, but it kills more Americans annually than have all our past wars combined. It can be stopped not in a laboratory, but right in our grocery stores, kitchens and dining rooms. As far as weapons go, we don't need vaccines or antibiotics. A simple fork will do. So what's going on here? If this epidemic is present on such a massive scale, yet so preventable, why aren't we doing more about it? The killer I'm talking about is coronary heart disease, and it's affecting nearly everyone raised on the standard American diet. Okay, so we carry on in this model, we're going to end up sick, we're going to end up ill, we're going to end up being a burden. All right, now I'm not sure about you, but when it comes to me and my kids, and if I can prevent myself becoming a burden to them, yeah, when I'm 70 or 80 or 90 years old, I will do whatever I can to do that. I want to enjoy my family, I want to enjoy my life as much as I possibly can. I do not want my kids running around after me wheeling a wheelchair, okay, making sure that I'm okay, all right, and making sure that, as Dad got his medication, or make sure we go round to Dad because he needs cleaning up, he needs wiping up. Do you know what I mean? All right, I want to live my life, and I just want to share this with you, okay, before you get stuck into this model again, okay. Now, the most important thing is you need to invest in your knowledge, okay. You need to find the proper knowledge, you need to find the proper way of doing things that are going to keep you from harm. All right, now what I'm going to do in the next video is I'm going to show you where you can get that from. All right, okay, great, I'll speak to you soon. Cheers, bye. Oh, and also, if you like this video, share it, like it, comment. Okay, all right, and then I'll you know, if you like it, comment and share more. What I'll do is you'll encourage me to send out more videos. All right, so I've got loads of information. I want to share it with you. Share, comment, and like. Brilliant. Thanks. Bye.